pay attention. I don't need to be paying attention no more, really.
We live. We live. Let's see. The last one was the 158.
That's not bad at all.
It's good for us, man.
Keep trying, trial and error. We keep doing what we doing, we'll be all right, man.
Building the plane as we fly it, man. Building the plane as we fly it. So I couldn't wait. I've actually been wanting to talk about this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks Jerry Day couldn't be here today.
Don't trip. I'm going to be off the next 2 weeks, and I'll tell y'all when I come back where I went.
Man, I wish I had.
I can't wait to see your reaction to this. What did you? I know we kind of talked about it before, but I don't remember your response. What did you think of the X-Men Wolverine movie?
X-Men.
I'm sorry, Deadpool Wolverine.
She was fire. We did talk about that.
Yeah, but I don't remember what you said. Like,
no, it was fire. I'm not gonna lie. It was really good.
Do you think? Okay, what do you think would help? I guess you could say Marvel and specifically DC bring back the anticipation and the excitement in their movies, because Deadpool was the best one.
You know what would have been good if they could have somehow tied Deadpool into the X-Men.
Has he ever been in the X-Men universe?
I don't know, but they could do it. They got writers and shit that could do that shit.
That's
But
awesome.
what they could have did was they could have made it to where they went straight into the Gambit movie, because I've been really wanting the Gambit movie.
That's what I was going. I was want to get to that question, because I want a Gambit movie very, very badly.
And I think a lot of people do. That's part of the universe that really looks at this stuff. I think they do too.
Yeah, because Gambit has made his appearances in previous movies.
Yeah, but he's never been like the focal point. We see where he came from, where
right.
Louisiana he came from. Because I think, where is he from in Louisiana?
I don't know anything about Gambit.
I know he's from Louisiana. I know he's from somewhere, and I don't know if it's New Orleans, Baton Rouge. I don't know where it's. I know he's from Louisiana.
Well, we got the googly while we're talking about it. Where is Gambit from? The Thieves Guild of New Orleans. Let's see.
So he's from New Orleans. You said Thievesville of New Orleans, so he's just from New Orleans.
Yeah, the Thieves Guild of New Orleans, raised in the Thieves Guild of New Orleans. The Cajun was trained from childhood to be a perfect thief. I did not know that.
You know, Jerry Day ain't
be
here.
humble.
Be humble. What's going on, man?
Be humble.
I'm liking the bike rides, brother. I'm liking the bike rides.
It's be humble.
I'm gonna probably have to give me a GoPro and start doing that, and just start throwing it up on our channel or something. Cause I ain't gonna get no own channel or nothing like that. I just put it on our channel. Cause I ain't with all that. But I just do it cause I see how much fun you be out there. I be telling people, them bike rides is really like smooth. I mean, like southern. You're like it smooth you like it like relaxes you. It's real calm, soothing. You out there on the bike listening to your music, just watching everybody else do their thing or whatnot. It's really like, it really helps me in the morning. When I does it, I feel real good afterwards, man.
Yeah, you do feel good. For one, me being in motion and for work, I'm out in the hot weather. Right?
Yeah.
So when I ride with one of the doors open, well, the passenger door.
Yeah.
That wind feels so good.
Mm-hmm.
That wind feels amazing. You feel good after a workout.
That's why I do it. That's my That's just it makes me feel good afterward.
Let's see here. Let me see here. Pull this up real quick. It's be humble.
So how you doing though? Be humble. And what you're saying about the X-Men thing? You know, if Jerry Day was here, this shit wouldn't fly, right? That's why we got to talk about it now.
No, what
this nigga nerd shit.
What is that?
This nigga nerd shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, I was talking about the X-Men movie and all that stuff.
He just wouldn't say anything.
Yeah,
or make a joke.
He'd be just sitting there looking like, y'all look at these niggas and this nigga nerd shit.
So Be Humble said, yo, what up? Y'all be all over with the time.
No, we're early today is because, and we were supposed to have been earlier than this, but you know, somebody was on some real dark color CPT. He wasn't even on his white person time today. He was on some real CPT time, but you know, we all got lives and stuff, and we try to do our thing. But we got things we got to do after this. We meeting up with people or whatnot. We was out real late last night. You feel me? Hanging out with the fellas, did all the thing. So we were trying to get in here to record early because we don't want to miss on no momentum that we do have. We've been doing this shit for a minute, and we need some real. Yeah, it's picking up. We need some real momentum because gas prices not going down, rent not going down, and I'm putting my time in this shit. I want some payback from this shit later on.
He said, I rode this morning and out running with my son.
Okay, that's what's up, man. I like stuff.
That's dope. Yes, it does. See, now, so far, we have 1, and typically he's not here today, but 2, Jay every day. And now we have Be Humble. 3% of the men, not 3%, 100%, 3 people, 100% of the men, black men that are associated with this podcast take care of their children. Hold on, let me hold on.
I was just talking about this. Me and my homie Daniel was just talking about this, right? Me and my homie Daniel was just talking about this because a lot of women, not even to say a lot of women, a lot of people. No, it's women. Women do say that, like, it's some deadbeat fathers out here. Don't women be saying that a lot? If there's 10 people that I talk to and they're talking about a man not taking care of his kids, 9.9 of them are women. Yeah, so women say that a lot, and I don't want to be like the men versus women thing. And when they say it, I say, I can't say they're not out there, but I don't know none of them. Everybody I associate with, like they say, black men out here, you know, hating on each other, killing each other. I don't know none of them. Personally, I do not know not one black man that's out here hating on somebody, not taking care of their kid, not doing what they're supposed to do. Like, all the men I know and that's in my life take care of what they need to take care of. They handle business. They're not no deadbeats. They're not no bums. I don't hang around not one. Now, are they not out there? I can't say they're not out there. I'm not saying that they don't exist. But I don't know any of them personally.
Right, exactly. So I know of, you know, women that I've come across and talked to and just had conversations with, and they told me about the situation or whatever they're going through. But as far as people that I have direct contact with, if they have children, they take care of them. And if they have children and weren't taking care of them, we couldn't be cool. It's just that simple for me. Be Humble said, it feels great. Takes me back to my childhood. I was in Myrtle Beach for all of last week.
Oh, that's what's up.
Tell us more about that. Be Humble said, it's just paying child support and not taking care of them. He said, is just paying child support, not taking care of them.
That's a good question, Be Humble. That is a very good question. Because I think, to me, it's not about the money. It's about you, the presence. It's about what you were stealing your kids. That's taking care of your kids. When you put something in them, you were stealing them. You can buy them everything in a book, but if you ain't give them nothing to know how to get it and get it for themselves, and you just enabling them and not teaching them no morals, no morals, no ethic, no guidance, no nothing like that. It's like, what is the money for? I think time is the most important thing. I don't think the money is. And it ain't even that you got to spend 80, 90% of your time. It's like you got to have the moments with them where it's teaching moments. It's moments where y'all going out, y'all doing something where they can remember what's going on or how you made them feel in that time. Like you took them to a game or y'all was in the house and y'all was playing, y'all had a joke, and now y'all got a running joke for y'all family. Like every time you say it, everybody laughed because everybody know what they talking about because we was spending time in the kitchen. We know what was going on.
Go ahead.
Like one of the times I can remember, I try to start, and it's not been going too well, but I'm gonna try to get back on it. I try to go back to old school movies, right? And we were watching some of my kid movies, me, my wife, and my son. And we'll order pizza or we'll make some type of dish we got offline, and we'll make it and we'll sit in front of the TV and we'll watch it. And one of the movies that we watched was Major Payne, a classic. And the part came on.
I love that movie.
A part came on where, he was talking to the boy and the boy couldn't hear. And he say, he did his thing. Don't answer me when I talk to you. Yeah, put my foot up your ass. And the boy said, throw your third. Bro, when I say me and my son was, because I didn't said that before, but he didn't know where it came from. So when I say me and my son laugh so fucking, I say, now you can go to school and you can say that shit and you can be up on top of game. Now you can get him some game because I just gave you some about a movie we just watched. Now that's a moment that we have. It ain't take me no time, no money, no nothing. It was just a straight moment.
Yeah, straight up.
That shit is the funniest. Man. Dog, I'm telling you, and it don't matter how many times I watch that movie. That part right there have me laughing so hard every time.
Yeah.
Throw your third. That shit is so fucking hilarious.
That is a movie that I can quote, like word for word. Absolutely love that movie. But as far as what you were saying earlier about when Be Humble asked the question, is paying child support not taking care of them? That's one aspect. That's taking care of them and their monetary needs.
But I don't really think that's, I don't, do I want to put that on there like that? I really don't.
What you mean?
I don't think, because I don't think just because you sending some money, I don't think that's really taking care of your kids in my eye.
Okay.
Because even if you didn't have the money, if you was there, you could teach them a lot more when you there than, I know them, let me go back because I'm sounding stupid because the money is a big part of it. Because you got to have money to go places and all that stuff. But I think time is just as equal as money too. So I want to say that because I sounded kind of stupid earlier. I think
you were right.
I think time is a lot, it's not more important, just as equally as important as money because you got to be able to put a roof over their head. You got to be able to buy them clothes, food and stuff like that, and take care of them on that aspect. So, that too. So I think time is just as equally as part in my eye.
So I think I agree with you in saying that spending time is substantially more valuable than spending money. I think whether he's there or not, money is a factor. So if he's not there and there is no relationship, then and he's paying child support, then money's going to be paid towards the child. If he's there and have a relationship with the child, then chances are, assuming that, let's just say he has money on both regards. He's there and he has a relationship with the child, watching movies, spending time going to the park, making memories, and paying to bring up the child for clothes, food, what have you, then there's still money being spent. Mm-hmm. So either way, money is being spent. I think if I had to choose, like Be Humble, I think Be Humble saying without saying in the question, which one is more important? I would think the relationship is more important.
Time. Time.
Substantially more important.
I think it is. Yeah, I do.
Sierra is no, I'm just kidding.
Sierra, what's going on, Sierra, man?
I know she tired of hearing that.
But I think, what you think, Sierra? We were talking about, I don't know if when you just got in here, but we were talking about fathers taking care of their kids, and we were talking about which one is more important, the money or the time that you spend with the time. We were going back and forth with that.
So let's catch up. He said I was in Myrtle Beach for all of last week. He's just paying child support, taking care of them. Brothers get a bad rap. I think that's true. I think
you say what? You say brothers get what?
Be Humble said brothers get a bad rap as far as bringing up children.
No, but we take care of our kids the most out of all of
That's what I was gonna say.
What is it? Ethnicity?
Ethnicities.
Ethnicity. I can't never say that word. Ethnicity groups. We take care of our kids the more. As a matter of fact, we help take care of other people's kids too, because we invite them in too.
Be Humble said he agrees with time is more important. Had my son watch Full Metal Jacket. Now lean over and choke yourself.
Hey, boy, your ass is up there torturing your son. Full Metal Jacket is not. How old is your son? You got him watching that. That's not no fun shit.
Gomer Pyle.
You told him, you keep fucking with me and you keep playing, I'm going to send your ass to where he at. What you told him, Be Humble? Like, that's fucked up.
He said, yeah, you keep playing, I'm going to send you right next to Gomer Pyle. And all of a sudden.
Don't shave your goddamn head.
They are running together.
Oh, he's 17. He cool then. He cool. He know what the fuck going on. He cool. 17. Okay, he cool.
Full Metal Jacket, that was
a horror movie.
That was, yeah, bro. They beat him up with the soap in the socks. Sheesh. He said, I agree. It's part. No, you did. He said you didn't sound stupid.
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't sound stupid. You sound exactly like what should be said in these types of situations.
Yeah, it's just that because I say time is important, but I think money is equally important, but I don't think it's a lot of money. I think you need some, but I don't think you need a lot. If that makes any sense.
Would you say money can and a lot of times is a distraction?
Yeah, because you just throw money at them, give them what they want and all that stuff, and you're not teaching them anything. You're not teaching them the value of $1. You're not teaching them how to work for money. You're not teaching them, the saving tactics. Because I didn't get that when I was growing up. I didn't get all that saving. So I'm trying to instill everything that I know right now at 39, I'm not 40 yet, 39. I'm trying to instill that and have my son way farther. Don't say it. Shut up. I'm trying to instill all that in my son now. You feel me? Because you're going to when you have a kid, you're going to give them everything you've learned. And that took you to, you're going to give them every possible thing that you have learned.
Every possible thing I can, yep.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do now, trying to get him in the stock market. I want my son to have a damn near enough money so he can retire when he's 28 if he wanted to. That's what one of my goals is. I want to be borrowing money from him. I ain't going to no bank. I'm going to my son.
So we had an episode a while ago called Affluenza. Right? Uh-huh. And affluenza is basically a child growing up in money and not knowing the value of what it means to have that money and not knowing what it means to work for that. Matter of fact, while we have the googly. Affluenza. Affluenza definition. Let's see. I don't know why it's not. Sheesh. Cultivate. What's good? What's good, my fellow waffle-colored friend? How you doing?
What's up, Cultivate? How you doing today? I don't see you got your little three musketeer fists up there, whatever the fuck you call them.
Yeah, when she
Yeah. You only got the light one and the chocolate one up there today, huh?
Let me see.
What do you say, waffle?
He said
waffle color, yeah. If you really want to be insulting, just call them. They're the same color as dirty urine. If you want to be insulting, that's what you tell them. When a light-skinned person say something you don't like, just say they're the same color as dirty urine.
That's brown.
I know. That's how you look. Or you tell them they're the same color as my khakis. Khaki-colored Negro. That's crazy.
Let's go here.
Shit, man.
Welcome to another episode of the Knowki podcast. I am your man, Spaces.
I go by your boy Maul, man. He gonna get you. I'm not saying that. I go on vacation. I'm not doing that.
I'm Jay every day.
Jay every day couldn't be here, man. He got tied up, man.
Yeah,
so we had to go ahead and keep it moving. He gonna be here next week or so. Next couple of weeks.
Yes, sir. Jay every day couldn't be with us, but shouts out to him. He actually, I don't know if he would care to really say, but even though it's not crazy, but yeah, he's great. We had some kicked it yesterday.
Yeah, last night. Matter of fact, we didn't get home till 2-3 in the morning. We really kicked it. Like we having guy time.
Bro, I definitely just dropped the question that I was about to ask.
Oh, you forgot it?
But no, I just remembered that I was supposed to before.
Before we got there? No?
Yeah.
We'll answer it in a minute.
Yeah, in a minute. But so before we get to that, how was your last week?
Last week been good. I get to go on vacation. Have some vacation with my family. I ain't really had none really this whole summer, so I'm looking kind of forward to it, spending time with my family, because I do work a lot. I think all of us kind of do. So when we do get a chance to chill with the fellas or chill with your family and just chill with friends and stuff like that, it's be a lovely time, man. Lovely, lovely, lovely time. How was your last week?
My last week was great. Well, it was great and horrifying at the same time.
I know I was great. Why I was horrifying?
Well, okay, so check this out, right? I'm just going to read this out loud.
Oh, no. Why you going to put your business out?
No, I ain't going to say details. I'm going to just say what it says.
That's your what you call it, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say any details about it.
Okay,
I'm just
ahead.
reading general information.
All right,
I
go
promise.
ahead.
So basically, right, I'm going to be moving soon.
Oh,
right?
okay. I just recently had to do mine too.
So we value your residency and hope you accept this invitation to renew your lease. Your current lease will expire. Well, I ain't going to say that part, but your current lease will expire soon. And so this is what it's saying. I brought this here so you can see that I'm not making this up.
Oh, I just signed one. I already know what you're talking about. And you about to piss me off and give me PSD again. I don't want to hear that shit right now. I promise you, we just signed it. I just signed mine a week or two ago. Like dead ass. From New York, B. Dead ass, B.
Bro.
I can't wait till I get to be humble and have me 2-3 cribs. I'm ready to get me a goddamn house.
Be humble. You need to build a house out here, man.
He ain't coming to goddamn Chicago.
No, not for him.
For us.
So let's see. Lease option, right? So this is a new option to if I sign a new lease. Monthly rent. $1,806. 1,806.
And how much money is that up from your last lease?
I don't want to say that.
Huh?
I don't want to say that.
So just how much money? Oh, you don't want to say how much money it went up?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely more. I'll tell you, but I don't want to put that.
But I'll put it up. Look, mine went up $200, and I was mad as a
Okay,
motherfucker.
mine went up $200 then.
Mine, like, bro, this shit
I'm a
is getting
follower.
ridiculous. It's really, really getting ridiculous. Like for real, for real. Like, I don't know what else to say, what to do. And then you talking about going to get you a house right now. You paying like triple that. Your house, your mortgage is gonna be like $3,600, $3,000.
So check this out, right? So mine went up $200 as well.
Yeah.
Or they're trying to say it's going to go up $200. So now, if I decide to not sign the lease but still stay there, go month to month,
I would never recommend that as your financial advisor. I already know it.
Read
I don't
the-
want
read
to
the
see
number.
it. No,
Read the-
because the motherfuckers told me 150%. I don't want to read that shit, man. I'm already past PTSD. I don't want to read no more of that shit. I'm over with it. I know what I got to pay. I know what I got to do. I already know. I don't want to spaces up here trying to bring more shit back and no. I'm cool. I'm going on vacation Wednesday. I'm finna go. I'm forget about all this shit. I'm not answering no motherfucking he said tell us. I'm not doing none of that shit. 150% they were talking about my shit was gonna go up. If I didn't sign a lease, if I just went month to month, this shit is 150%.
So now the rent, if I sign a lease, is going to go up to $1,806. That's already up $200 from what I'm paying. The month to month, $2,243.
Man, that's a pair of mics a month.
22, we round up 50.
Yeah, I just told you. We got to put this in terms, like, people who really go through this shit, no. But when we got to dumb it down sometime to tell it to everybody so we can be inclusive.
Yeah.
So look, to the people, the hood people, that's a pair of mics every fucking month. That's a pair of motherfucking Michael Jordan gym shoes, J's. That's a pair of J's every goddamn month.
That's wild. And so I'll pause that there because I have a question about that. So I know I have 2 questions to ask now. But that was the bad. Be Humble said, that's very unfortunate how they doing Spaces.
He said he had the transmission, then he had the rent. Spaces ass don't know what to do. He finna get in that goddamn car and not go nowhere.
I'm just gonna live in my car at this point. No, I'm just
right
kidding.
At the park district because it can't go nowhere. Right at the park district. You got water right there. You got the bathroom. You got everything you need. Park this bitch right here in the corner.
I'm living in the parking lot at work.
Facts, man. You got water. You got everything you need. We good. Now he can win though, because tell him the other good news though.
The good news is. Hold on, let me. I got my car back.
Pause. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You fucked it up. Don't worry about it. You gonna fuck it up again? Watch.
I got my car back.
Oh, okay. You got it right that time. He paused the car back. He got the beast back. I don't want to tell y'all all the details. I was just for to say like exactly what but I can't do that.
Oh man.
Yeah, but he got his car back.
Got my car back.
Not even gonna lie to you. When we was going out on the trip, I saw it before I was about to come up there to meet y'all. I said, "Oh shit, he got his car back." I see him in the parking lot. I said, "Oh shit, he got his car back."
Man, I was desperate to not get a new car. I was desperate to, and definitely we don't want to add more bills to life.
Yeah.
So I was doing my best, anything I could possibly think of to make sure I don't get a new car. I was thinking of possibly leasing, which somebody's been telling me about that, and it sounds like it's an option for if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
But me, I don't want to continue paying overtime and constantly upgrading and keep paying, upgrading. I don't want to do that. I want to eliminate as many bills as possible.
And that's where I'm at too with you, because I was saying the same thing and I don't know if this is, I think this, I'm not going to put it on a color thing. I think this is a class thing, or like people who got money, they don't keep wanting to buy cars. They fix their car. If only way they won't put an engine in their car, transmission and all that stuff, is if it's totally shot. If it's totally like just gone, it can't be nothing be done. They keep putting money, especially if the car is paid off, they keep buying engines, they keep buying transmissions, they keep doing all that stuff to prevent them from another car. And I'm learning that because this is the last, I got a truck now, and this is what I always kind of wanted. I might get another car too, but my truck is it. I'm not going to buy no other truck until it go down. I'm going to just put whatever money I need to put in it, as long as it's paid off, and I'm going to keep doing it like that.
Yeah, exactly. I want to make this last as long as it possibly will. Like it will have to be something that's like, at this point, you might as well just get a new car.
But then
like if it's an engine, like the engine goes out, all right.
Depending on how much the engine costs and how much you can get one for and stuff like that, you got to weigh your options.
Hey, listen, with this ordeal that I just went through, listen, y'all, listen. This situation that I was going through with my car lasted 3 months. 3 months. Just going back and forth with what, the constituents of the podcast know what I was going through.
Yeah.
So if you want to know, you have to. If you're new here and you want to know, you gotta. Oh, you know what? Hold up. If you're new here and you want to know, you just have to go listen to previous episodes. But man, I want to make this thing last as long as possible. And
I'm gonna give you some age-old advice. What mechanics and everybody always tell me: you take care of your car will take care of you.
1000%.
You get the oil changes, you get the transmission flushes, you do all those things. Trust and believe. I don't care what they talking about on the reviews. You get those things, your car will last. I guarantee it. It will last.
Oh man, so that was the good news. Yeah, and so that's one thing. That's one thing off of the plate. But now it's figuring out the moving situation because I'm not about to pay $1,800 for it.
It's kind of just you, so you cool though.
I could manage it.
Yeah, I can manage it. You can go thug it out anyway. It's just you. Yeah. When you got families, it ain't no option. Like, nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I could manage it if it was. by myself, and I like the place. It's a nice area, absolutely nice area. But
you know why he said it's a nice area, Be Humble, right? Ain't no niggas over there.
There's some in my building.
No, they not. They like you.
And there's some next door.
They some next door. Is they real light or real dark?
They. What does that matter?
I know. I just wanted to see what you was gonna answer tonight. I just wanted to see. I just threw some shit out there. I just threw some shit out there because I wanted to see what you was gonna say. You was about to answer it too.
I was about to say, like, I mean, there's both, but what does that matter? Okay, there we go. Got it. I thought we was going to have to go without video and just do audio only today.
Oh, what? The video wasn't up?
Oh, no, it wasn't. I'll explain to you later.
Okay.
But, all right, man. So, like Maul said, the end of the week was the highlight of my week this week, in particular, because we got to kick it with the guys, myself, Maul, Stogie, J Everyday. We went to Milwaukee and kicked it, and it was
the same solid four. That's the foundation. We have other bits and pieces, other Negroes that come in and out, but that's the foundation. Those four right there are the foundation. Those are like the four tires, the engine, the frame, and everybody else comes and goes. Like, they'll come this time, they won't come this time, but yeah. Yeah,
man, it was so we went to, Maul had, he had some prior.
Hey, I go get my money. You ain't got a lot. I will meet y'all up there. I'm going to get my money, but I will be up there later. But let me get my money first. But I'm coming. Don't worry about it.
1,000%.
I got to go get my bread.
Honestly, after like 4 o'clock, I was like, okay, he might not go.
No, when I told you I'm coming.
It's a bet.
No Diddy.
I was trying to, I was thinking it, but I'm like.
No Diddy. Yeah, no Diddy.
But yeah, we went to Rooftop, and we went to the market out there, checked out a couple places. My highlight of my favorite part of the entire thing was the last place that we went.
He broke into we asked him to go check to see if the taco joint was open. They were closed.
Oh, that was the last place. I forgot.
Spaces went through the window to tell them we want tacos and y'all need to fire back up the grill. And they fired up the grill and made us some tacos. That's not the story, but that's the story I'm telling, and I'm sticking to it. Spaces went through somebody's window to get us some tacos, and that sounds much better than what really happened.
That did. But no, it was a place right before that. That we went to. It was
that rooftop. That rooftop was dope. I'm not gonna lie.
The rooftop was fire, man. The rooftop was fire. The weather was good. It was a little. It got a little drizzly, but it wasn't bad. Man, it was just an amazing time. It was an amazing time.
No, but like I put in the group chat too. It was good because we ain't kicked it in a minute. Like we have not kicked it like that, all four of us, in a little while. And I put in the group chat that I think because women does this. Women will go out and hang out. I think guys do it too. Because I don't want to just put it on a women thing or a man thing. But I told them, our group, we need to start having at least one every season. One winter, one summer, one fall, one spring.
Yeah.
That's 4 times a year that we need to get together. I don't care if we got to drive somewhere 4 or 5 hours or kick it the weekend or whatever like that. But we need to take one weekend or one something out of each season, and we need to go do something. And they was like, yeah, we need to start setting that up, though. Because I really like that.
Sierra said, y'all can't just skip over that story. LOL, who window, and why didn't y'all stop him?
Hey, look, man. Every day say, hey, spaces, they close. So we about to get in the truck. So they were talking about, because every day say, man, they close at 12. So they want to make sure and go check door. So Space is like, oh, I'll go check. And, Spaces is the young one, so he always want to go do some shit. We're older, so we sit back and lay back, and he disappears. Jerry Day said he went around the corner, and he just disappeared. So now we looking, and we can't see nothing. And then, this is the state where Jeffrey Dahmer was born.
Oh, for real?
Yes. Jeffrey Dahmer from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So all we thinking is Jerry came with us, and now a nigga like Jeffrey Dahmer done kidnapped Jerry. So now me and Josh go, Stogie stay in the truck, me and Josh go try to find Spaces. We looking and everything, and all of a sudden Spaces is at the counter ordering food. He went around the back. So me and Jerry Day go this way, and the door is open now. So we open the door. We like, how the fuck you get in here? And you went that way. We came this way. And he's standing up there talking about, I order food. Like they open. And he sitting down, get his Mexican style tacos because you know that's how we eat them.
Steak, cilantro, and onions. Extra onions, please.
Yeah, breath was stinking all the way back to the car. So he's eating, and we sitting up here ordering and all this stuff, and we had us a quick bite to eat, and we left. But yeah, he went through the window because he did not go through the door, and it wasn't nothing but back there but a window. So he had to go through the window. And that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Sierra. Yes. This light-skinned mofo is a burglar. Y'all think them light-skinned people be the one? Y'all always put it on our dark-skinned people. It be the light-skinned motherfuckers out here committing all the crimes.
Breaking and entering to order tacos.
Yeah, to order tacos.
Yeah, man, it was a great time. It was a great time. I absolutely loved it, and I just wish Maul could have. He had to get his money, so obviously I just wish Maul you could have been there from the time we left because we was having a great conversation.
Oh, I know.
The way there.
It's but that's the thing too, and I tell my wife that too all the time too. And a lot of people think just because men get together, we think we talk about bitches and hoes and like fucking girls. That's the last thing on our mind.
Like 2%
we don't never
of the conversation.
That's not even 2%. I wouldn't even say that's the
yeah. It's just
you look at beautiful women. Now not gonna see beautiful women and we point them out, but majority of the time we're talking about like we do on a podcast, everyday life, politics, cribs. Mortgage rates, talking about the presidential debate. We talk about everything about life besides that and how we can give game and bouncing game off each other and throwing nuggets out there too as well.
Sierra said, wild story. You seen my imitation of me climbing through the window?
Yeah, he climbed through the window. I'm not trying to hear that. They got him on camera somewhere. That shit gonna come out.
All right, so let's get into this because I really want to hear your opinion about. Oh, you heard it. Dang.
I've been heard this shit a long time ago. Let's go.
It's old news, new to the podcast, but somebody out there might not have seen it or heard it before. Let's see here.
No, read the comments for you just real quick. Just catch up on the comments real quick.
All right. Let's see. We're at Cultivate said, "Whoa, that's how you feel, Maul."
Yeah, your ass with spaces. Y'all do most of the goddamn crime. And hide y'all hands.
Be Humble said, Maul, that's how we start the convo.
Oh, yeah, facts. You ain't lying.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to let him in on everything. I'm trying to make it seem like we civilized, Be Humble. God damn.
No, you tell the truth, man. Like it's a part of the conversation, sure, but is it the even relatively?
It's not nothing relative. Let's move over that shit. Move, man. You finna pay for all these drinks and shit? Well, get your ass on then.
Let's see. This. I guess it won't work.
Are we not able to play clips and shit?
We can play it, but it just won't be video.
All right, well, let's just play it.
Yeah, we'll just play it. So
will they still hear it? Tell us if y'all can hear it at least, though.
Yeah, let us know if y'all can hear it.
Been doing this for 10 years now. 10-time All-Star. What makes this continue to be different and special for you?
I mean, one,
y'all can hear this?
Our team hosting here in Phoenix, and Matt, Josh, everybody's made this amazing. I mean, last night a time was had.
Okay.
A time was had.
Okay. I won't ask no questions, but
I'm not saying that. That's all I'm saying. But just being around all the All-Stars and Olympians and everybody, that's what makes it fun.
I'm old enough to remember when there used to be a dunk contest.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when somebody was in it.
What it is Brittney.
Okay, so is this something that we?
Yes, Brittney Griner.
She's on an interview. She's just talking about they at the WNBA All-Star game. It's a woman interviewing her. They're talking about she's been in the league 10 years. She's given up the birth of her first child and all this stuff. That's what's really going on. They just sitting down having an interview. Go ahead, finish.
We're going to advocate because it's some hoopers that can get up now. In the
oh yeah, no, for sure. I think it needs to come back. People be surprised on who could get up too.
Yeah. I definitely remember.
The lighter voice you hear is a female announcer. The deeper voice you hear is Brittney Griner.
That. Mm-hmm. You've spent your entire career with this franchise. You have had the pleasure of working, at least I hope it's the pleasure of working next to Diana this entire time. There are a lot of people who don't know. I remember Dewana telling me a story about how when she was a rookie and DT was her big, she coerced her to get a double-double by buying her a bag. That's so Diana, right? What are some moments, or can you share with me a moment that you've had with Diana, just playing alongside her, being on this team, and then being with her at Team USA?
I mean, Dee's
you
amazing.
just
Like,
play
I
all the
always
shit
say
that
that's
you
the big
do.
homie, my best friend. But then I'm also like in awe of her too, always.
Section this shit up.
Dee just always brings out the best in me. Like, she tells me what I need to hear. You can do it. Like, that's what she tells me. She'll be like,
It's really hard and really scary. You're about to be a mom.
Go
How
back,
is
yeah,
that?
nigga.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm starting at 2 minute mark. Just this 15 second clip. This is what Space is really talking about.
Yeah.
All
do
that
it.
shit for
Like,
nothing.
that's what she tells me. She'll be like, you can do it. I don't care. You can
See?
do it. Go do it. And then I'm like, okay, well, she says that, then I guess I can.
I know that's right. I think there's probably one other job that you're about to get into that is really hard and really scary. You're about to be a mom. How is that feeling? Pops. Oh, let me get it together.
Pops.
About to be a
Yeah,
pops.
pops.
Please tell me how exciting that is.
Okay. You guys heard that, right? You guys heard that. So, the first question that I have for you is, what do you think about the fact that Brittney Griner, I don't know what Brittney Griner's pronouns are, but I think it's she, but she said pops. So I guess she identifies as male.
Look here. And the great philosopher, as Jay every day, I'm not arguing with no non-binary people. If she want to be a pops and people don't find that, none of that, hey, man, she can be a pops. I can't tell her she ain't no pops or not, because I'm a light-skinned lion from Jurassic Park. And you better not tell me that I'm not. I can identify whatever I want to identify as. And when the cops pull me over, I'm a skinny white kid from Quebec.
Okay.
It's just, hey, man, look, all bullshit aside, like, what do you really want us to say if she say she's a pops?
Oh, me?
No, I'm just saying
Or
the
in
world,
general?
like, just in general, like, I really don't give a fuck. If that's what she said, I know you got something to say about it, but it's just, I really don't care. That's when the son grow up and be like, you know, answering all these questions and stuff like that, you got to answer them. It is what it is.
Be Humble said Brittney left her ex with kids that she picked out the male sperm donor. I don't know what you mean by that.
Brittney, she's thinking she picked out the sperm donor.
Brittney left her ex with kids that she picked out the male sperm. I don't know. You might have to reword that for me, Be Humble. Here's my thought. One, I don't think we need to really have a conversation about the pronouns conversation.
We already know how we feel about that. It's
Yeah,
male and
it's-
female.
it's-
That's it. We ain't finna keep going back and forth.
It's just male and female,
yeah,
right?
We ain't gonna go back.
That's part one. Now, here's the ultimate question for me. If Brittney Griner is in the WNBA, but is identifying as a male,
She in the wrong sport. You right. You are 100% right. You have no pushback from me whatsoever. Don't make no sense.
how do we handle this? Because you live in this world where people can identify as a stop sign if they want to, and anybody that doesn't stop when they walk in front of them is insulting. They're insulting their rights as a stop sign, right? If Brittney Griner is a male and she's identifying as a male and she's playing in the WNBA, then either she is the first male in the WNBA or she needs to go to the NBA. Right? By that,
I have no pushback. You're right. I have no pushback whatsoever. I have no comment on it. You're right.
Be Humble said she had kids prior to this and she left that girl. Brittney picked out the sperm donor for that prior relationship. Oh, okay. Okay, got you. So Brittney,
So
Brittney
she on
Griner
child
is an
support?
actual mother?
So she a child support then, right? She should be on child support. Is she on child support? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. So don't get mad at me. I'm just asking questions.
It's a good question.
She should be on child support.
Be Humble said no.
She a deadbeat.
I don't know.
She a deadbeat pops. Be Humble. She a deadbeat pops.
Yeah, I don't have any. So even if, right, by definition, as what we think we were talking about earlier, what matters more when the father is in a father, in this case, air quotes father, is in a life is the relationship more than the money. So you see how confusing this is?
That's why I just
the devil is the author of confusion.
Hey, what I just say, the great philosopher Jerry Day said, I'm not arguing with nobody who identify as a non-binary person. That is confusing in itself.
Be Humble said, I don't think the laws have caught up. Well,
it need to. We need to sign some laws in the thing, because she can't be just around here picking sperm donors and leaving studs and shit behind for everybody else to take care of. Hell no, we're not going.
Well, here's the thing, though, right? So I agree with you, Be Humble. I don't think the laws have caught up, because how can the laws catch up? How can they catch up? Because apparently though, as it stands, on Monday, a person that is born one way but identifies as the opposite, on the next day can have the 100% opposing thought process. If a dude if a male is born as a male and he identifies as a female on Monday, he can turn around on Tuesday and say, I'm a male and I identify as a male. Is the way that this goes, right? So if laws do change and say and it negatively affects people like Brittney Griner, all of a sudden Brittney Griner will be a woman again, or will she'll be moms.
No, nigga, no.
Moms.
No, nigga, no.
What?
No, nigga. You pops. You pops. This shit just got my hair hurting, Jerry. I don't even know why you brought this shit up. This shit got my hair hurting.
Because I wanted to get your thoughts on it, because, I mean, you said...
I've been hurting, and it sounded stupid then, and it sounds stupid now.
So, let's see. Sierra said... No, Be Humble said, I think it's tricky, as the kids may not only have DNA from one parent.
The thing about it is, though, with this stuff, with a lot of this stuff, like, especially, like, with the Ebony K. Williams thing and this stuff like this, what if those kids grow up and be like, why did you bring me in this shithole like this? Like, what if they really get mad when they really start thinking about it?
Yeah, what do you teach in school?
What you mean?
Like, okay, in traditional health class, they teach you a baby comes from a man and a woman, right?
Ooh, they got to revamp all that shit. All that shit got to go. That shit confusing now.
It's just mad confusing, right? Because if they'll teach you in health class the anatomy of a male and the anatomy of a woman. Mm-hmm. So if Brittney Griner is, I think there's suspicion out there that Brittney Griner might have had changed. I don't know, allegedly. I'm just saying. But hypothetically, in
Brittney
any household,
Griner out here slanging.
Right? In any household, a double male household, a double female household, they teach you that a baby comes from A and B, a male and a female,
and they come together and they make C,
and they make C, right?
It's not no 2 A's and 2 B's make C now.
You got to revamp the health class just to appease these people that clearly have identity crisis issues.
I don't know.
If you ask me, that's my opinion. Sierra said Sam Smith came out as gay a few years ago. Now he is saying that he is semi-bisexual. Like, what does that mean? What is that?
I think Trump had the wrong message about build the wall. He needs to build the wall in the motherfucking America and put their ass on the other side of it.
And
like, for real, like, this shit is really like, and then when you try to, like, understand it, they get mad because you're not catching on. It's like, bro, this shit is confusing. In 1 second, you be talking about you this, then the next second, you talking about you that. I don't got time for that. I got to pay this high-ass rent.
Yeah, man. It's just mad weird. I'm mad confused. And my first question is, if she identifies as a male, then how is she still in the WNBA? Or he?
Hey, let him.
I agree with you though. I agree with the idea. I don't know what you said about like building walls and all this stuff. It's like I think there really does need to be a separation of the people that think like that. I honestly, somebody's gonna look at this video and call it discrimination and separation of people, whatever the case. But it's just if y'all can like live y'all life however y'all want to
go
live.
over there.
Just go over there
And leave us alone.
and y'all can practice your own rights. Y'all can figure out however y'all want to live together. Just don't come over here and try to impose your teachings and your thought process on our people and our children. Because
it's like 1% of the 1% people that think like that, and you want the 100% of the people to go by your rules.
Change laws just to appease you.
And I look at it like this. To me, you can think and do what you want to do. And I give them people if you want to act crazy and do all that stuff, that's cool. But just don't hurt them or nothing like that. Because you know people out here that be really physically trying to hurt people because they think like that and all that stuff. I don't agree with that.
No harm.
I don't harm, don't know. Because if they think like that, okay, it's cool. Just leave me alone.
Be Humble said, very confusing. Be Humble also said because she couldn't compete with men in the NBA. She would never be able to. I've seen her play. The only reason why, if you ask me, from what I've seen, the only reason why she's relevant is because she's substantially taller than all of them.
She like 6'8", ain't she?
Bro, let's see.
I think Brittney Griner, she like 6'8". I think she one of the tallest women in the WNBA. I think she's 6'8".
Let's see. How tall is...
A midget.
6'9".
Damn.
6'9". She doesn't have, you know what? I want to try this. Average height of
WNBA. It's crazy. Like 5'6" or 5'7".
Let's see. What's the average height of a WNBA player? The average height of a WNBA player is 6 feet.
No, that's wrong.
It can't be right. That don't seem right.
Yeah, that's not. That's nah.
The average woman is like 5'5" or lower. So I mean, I guess these are the outliers.
But no, I'm thinking they more of like 5'6", 5'7". I don't think 6 feet.
Say 70% of WNBA players are listed as 6 feet or taller. The average height of WNBA center is 6 feet 4 inches. The average height of WNBA rookies is 5 foot 11 inches. She's still towering over everybody, even if it is. Like all you barely even have to jump. You're 9 inches taller than everybody else. Be Humble said, yeah, she's 6'8", and she has no skill. I don't disagree at all. But you got anything else you want to answer that before you switch?
Not at all. Could have been switched 10 minutes ago.
All right, let's get into this one. You sent us from Earn Your Leisure.
What I for? You can show the video of this or no? Is it showing now?
No, it ain't.
Because I would love to just see the video of this.
I wish I could.
Didn't you have a question? And we could just say that to next week? Or when I come back when we get the video back up?
That's going to be 2 weeks. You're going to be going for 2 weeks.
But no, because I would love the video to that. It'll be more like, the videos are more like, I don't know.
I get you.
I guess you go. We go where we want to. We got a few more minutes. But didn't you have a question?
Yeah, so we were talking earlier about affluenza, right?
What the fuck is
affluenza? Psychological, I don't know how to pronounce that word, malaise. Anyway, affecting wealthy young people, symptoms of which include a lack of motivation, feelings, or guilt, and a sense of isolation. So basically, when we talked about it previously, we were talking about kids growing up under celebrities, not knowing the value of money.
Not knowing the value, period.
How do you differentiate basically privilege, laziness due to the privilege that you grew up in, and really how do I say this? So a person that makes $80,000 a year and a person that makes $5 million a year, both of them want their children to grow up living a better life than what they grew up in, especially if the person that made it to 5 million was, or either one, but they grew up like dirt poor. So what's the difference in the teachings between the two? Because if you ask me,
it really shouldn't be nothing.
If you ask me, people that make it to the 5 million, 10 million or whatever, their children grow up with the lack of sense of the actual value of money. More often than not.
Oh, so you're saying the person with the more money have more sense of money. The people with the less money have less sense of money.
Opposite.
So the people with more money,
their kids grow up like they grew up. The kids with that under the parents that make 80,000 a year. Their parents are like, all right, we gotta wait till your birthday to get you this iPad. We gotta wait till your birthday next year to get you this car or whatever the case. The person that grew up under 10 million, their parents had them a car at 12.
Which is true. But because we're talking about the majority. We're talking about the majority of those who make.
Yeah, it's not everybody, but from the celebrities' children that we all can see online.
I agree.
So what's the difference in the teachings? Because both of them want their children to grow up living a better life, but it seems like the people that tend for me, the people who grow up with less money learn more lessons in life and apply it through life. Have a better life overall, behavior overall than the one that grew up. So what's the difference in the teachings?
I think it's the teacher. Because it depends on how did your parents come across that money like that? Did they really have to grind, work hard to get that $5-10 million salary that they have? How long did it really take them to get that? And what all they had to go through to get that? Them the ones that will still make their kids know that the value of $1. Now, when it's been passed down from generation to generation, and you've been passed down this money too, it's like, I really didn't do nothing for it. I got passed down to it. So I think it's the teachings. Who's teaching? Who is your mother? Who is your father that got the money, and how is they teaching you?
Right.
It's the teacher.
I think I 1,000% agree. And this is what I think about when I think about these super high levels of income. With most of the relationships between the parents and child that I've seen with the celebrities or the rich people, most of the time there is no real relationship. Most of the time that I've seen, there is little to no relationship. There is
with their parents or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Between the parents and the children.
All them nannies and shit they have.
They get nannies to take care of them. They got a driver to drive them wherever they go, if that be the case. If they can't drive themselves, there's no relationship because when you get to the amount of 1 million, 5 million a year, that's not just 40 hours a week worth of work coming from that.
Depending on if you got a salary or not. Because 9 times out of 10, if you got a salary,
and you're only working?
You're only working that in the office, but you might be on call.
Yeah, I'm going to say 10 hours a day. If you're at the 7 digits,
but you're on call 24/7. You're answering emails all day, kind of.
I mean, it varies with the job. It can be a doctor. It can be you can own your own construction company. It can be an entertainer, whatever. Especially if you're an entertainer.
Yeah, because you made that money on a movie set for like 6 months. The other 6 months you're looking for work.
Right, and then filming a movie in particular with these people that have, like Kevin Hart in particular. I listened to 2 of his books. I think he has 2. He might have more. I'm not sure. But he said when he's filming a movie, he's on set they have cabins on a lot of movie sets.
Yeah.
So the person doesn't even go home for 6 months, a year, however long it takes, depending on the movie. So they'll have their relationship with their parents through FaceTime, maybe.
Yeah.
No physical, unless they go on vacation or something.
But they take 2 or 3 of those a year, though. They probably take a winter vacation. They take a summer vacation. They take all that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like, because most people want their children to grow up living a better life than what they lived. But how do you keep that balance with them being humble and knowing the value of money, and versus them you just throwing money at them, like Be Humble asked earlier? Because like, how often do you come across a teenager that gets a Tesla?
They didn't have to do nothing for it.
They didn't have to do nothing for it, but maybe go to school, and a lot of times they get average grades. So it was just a thought, man. It was just a thought. So you want to hold off on this one?
Yeah, hold off on that one. You had anything else?
Yeah, we weren't going to be before you guys
Too long
today because we both gotta keep moving.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. The other stuff I had is gonna take a while. So yeah, that's all we got for you guys today. That's all we're gonna talk about today. So I'll give a message. It's just something to give thought to for people. Most people in the black community are conservative with their everyday practices, but they're democratic with their votes. Just something to think about. Big shouts out to Will Hill and Third Post Media. Oh, let me wait, hold on. That's not what I was going for. I was going for the applause, even though. Big shouts out to Will Hill and Third Post Media, man. It's a great dude. A big shouts out to Jay Everyday. He couldn't be here with us. This has been another edition of the Knowki podcast, where your crown build your legacy, king. I am your man, Spaces.
Hey, I go by your boy Maul, man. We know this meeting has been short, but it's still meeting adjourned.